Hey guys, now that I've finished all of the XXXTENTACION album cover this is basically my series. I want to talk to y'all about why I did this and why I'm gonna continue XXXTentacion because there is one more series coming up. So first, I drew XXXTentacion because at the time, I really didn't listen to him that much, and I didn't know much about him. I definitely heard like his biggest songs, like definitely "Sad," and I have heard like "Look at Me" at the time, but sadly, I didn't get the chance to get into him when he was alive. So when and just I've gone into his songs after, but doing this series is what really made me like get into his music, and I listen to a lot of his music. He's a very amazing artist and true artist. Now I'm gonna talk to y'all about how I came up with these drawings and what was my story behind it. So first with this one, my plan with this, if you guys don't recognize like the right side about with this is basically my version on a portrait version of his album 17. Now, if you guys have seen it, like it's literally just like by looking at this, the right side is basically my version of drawing that album. It's like a bunch. It's a bunch of notes on literally on it. It's like on a notepad or like with note papers with like these pictures on it. So I was thinking like I thought it would just be boring just to draw that. So I was thinking let me find a way to make a portrait out of this. So I found a way to I won't tell you but I found a way to make a portrait out of it, and then I just created the after doing like the portrait, created doing like the notes around him. And that was my like vision for like doing this drawing, and I wanted to be in black and white, something different from just recreating his whole thing. And even though the drawing don't look exactly like him, that's the point of that's the point of it looking a little different. And while I was even doing the drawing for this, I was really listening to that album. This guy was really going through it with love, and I found and like even like we're going into this, I was like even watching like videos of him, and this guy was really going through it. He said I found to say like he people that like chose actual like object things over him, and like feel like abandoned him, and it's creating a world we live in with these rappers. So yeah, I was like so happy to draw this, and I was like hoping like people, also I was like doing this because even though he passed, it's been a while since he passed. When I just wanted to do this to show like we definitely have not forgot about him, like at all. People still and I don't know, like do people really still like talk about him? People definitely still talk about on the internet. But yeah, I did it to make sure like we definitely didn't forget about him. Go on to the next one. Now with this one, now after doing the first one, my plan was to draw his most popular album covers. And with this, I just did research like his top ones, and these were the ones I found. And this is like, and also I was thinking like this will look really good as a drawing. So for this one, as you know about the color bad vibes, but with this one I was trying to. I always try what like the way I draw. Like yeah, this would be a tip. Like the way I draw, I outline the shape of like the lighting of whatever part of the body or the person that I'm drawing. So like the part you see that wire where you see where it says like ugly and like 17 right under it. I did like the shade that I saw at the most. So you see like that covered, that goes all his the nose, outline of his eyelashes, and the tattoo, and it even goes up to his head. So I like outlined that first, and then that's where I just colored that in, and that's the same thing with the hair. The part that took the longest, which was I think in the video you can see that's like the last thing I'm drawing, was his hair, because obviously that's like going up to his scalp, and then you obviously with like boys hair, or like you just see like all those little strands of hair. So that was just that. I think that was one that took the most time, honestly, and even doing his chain also that he was wearing. But I thought this looked amazing. I was so excited to draw this. I think it turned out great. I even like this where it says bad advice. That's not my design. It was already there on the album cover, and I thought that looked really cool. At first, I was thinking, should I add this? But yeah, I think it looked great, and I even listened to that album. It seemed like I think I listened to a lot of that. It seemed like the songs are in there. I listened to a lot more songs in that album than there's others. Oh, actually, no, none of this one. But I did find some songs that I liked, and I really hope you guys, and I really thanks for all the support for the people who liked the post that I did on this. And I post this on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. So yeah, and I think it looks amazing. Alright, go to the next one. Now with this one, I really tried to take my time with this, because this was kind of like the first time I drew like almost a full body picture with someone even just facing this way. With me, when I do portraits, I really just do like, I focus on the face more than anything else. Because I had to draw the album cover, I try to draw everything in here. At first, I wasn't gonna draw like the hands, and I can tell like it's obviously him at a concert, and a bunch of fans just raising their hands and like recording and stuff. So I thought I was actually really enjoying drawing that part, and I was hoping that it actually looks like people's hands and stuff, and not just like a bunch of like wobbly lines. And I think I did really good on that. I also tried to get his tattoo, like the outlines of some of his tattoos. Some of it, there's some you can tell tattoos, and there are actually some areas where you probably can't tell. Like this really area on like his arm, it actually is some tiny bit of tattoos, but you can't tell. So just like his face, I really try to get in detail with his face, doing all the colors and shades that I could find. And I really enjoyed drawing his braids, because he had like a cornrows in this. I thought that looked great. And this one, yeah, was great. This one was really popular. A lot of people liked it, and I loved it too. So thank y'all. Now the next one is for the Skins album. Now with this one, I don't think I listened to that much of the album. I don't think I listened to this one album, but I definitely knew some songs. And my favorite part of drawing this actually was the word skins. I love the design that they made for this, and that's like what I drew. And I think that part looks great. And then and I had another thing that I really like drawing. I don't know, with him, I like, when it comes to like the portraits, or like the ones that show his full body, I like drawing his face. I like the with the shape of everything, knowing that this is like in grayscale. And I think his the way I did his braids looked really good. There's like, you can see, you can see like there's like different shades of, this is basically everything in here is gray, but it's like different shades of gray. So I really like the contrast with that. and then just and then like for everything else, it turned out well. And then the background was black, which I think is perfect for that. At first I was gonna leave it white, but no, this actually makes more sense to me. So yeah, and I think this looks awesome. Now, okay, so yeah, this was my last one. So this was my last one. My next series is gonna be, I think my next series, I try and remember. Oh yeah. So I had two more series with them. One, I'm gonna do. Please don't call me if I say this wrong. Evaluation series on him, just like I done with King Von, and I'm gonna do more artists also. But yeah, I'm gonna do one with him, and with this one, it's gonna be different. I try to get really creative with this one. Like you're gonna see a lot of different designs with the drawings. And for some I'll just say right now. For some it's gonna be some's gonna be grayscale, and some it's gonna be like different shades of a neon. Like it's gonna be neon colors, but it's just gonna be like one's gonna be just one color, one's gonna be different ones. So I think that's gonna look really cool. And so it's just gonna be my original like digital drawing like style. This is gonna have a lot of different stuff, and of course, I'm definitely playing. I'm gonna try to play the exact song that happened in that timeline, and I think you guys are gonna like it. I think with this one also. Let me see. So with this one, there's like almost I think 20 drawings are gonna be in this one. So this one's gonna be a lot. This one I think that's more than the King Von one. Even with some of these, I might draw like the same portrait twice, but it's gonna be in a different design. And I'm hoping you guys like that. And I think this one, I try to get as creative as I could with this one. And that is and then right after that, I'm also gonna draw his tattoos. And now that I have a mic, cause I didn't have a mic before, now that I have a mic, I'm gonna draw. I did a long research on this, trying to find all the tattoos. I probably didn't even get all of them. There's probably a little bit more. What I'm gonna draw his tattoos, and then I'm gonna do my research on this, and probably just talk about why he got tattoos and the meaning of it, because there's definitely meaning. There's always meanings with tattoos. But when it comes to rappers, and especially this rapper, I'm expecting a lot of information, a lot of info I'm gonna find on these tattoos. I'm definitely with the type of person this artist was. I'm expecting that, so that I'm excited for it, and that's gonna be my last thing on XXXTENTACION. Then I'm gonna move on to Juice WRLD, and y'all can tell me once you see me posting all the videos, but I really think this is the biggest series I have on a rapper, because I got 4 different series on him, and basically all of those is just XXXTentacion. So basically all those series is just basically the big XXXTentacion series. And yeah, and this, I guess, last thing about we would have came to this rapper. Doing this series made me learn how to say his name. I think there were a few times where I used to say it wrong, but 1000% doing this series made me basically maybe have me studying, learning how to say his name. But yeah, that was it. Thank y'all for listening, and I can't wait for what's coming up. I hope you guys like it.